The John Hancock Tower rising above the...
For the land of
The NBA on 2K Sports.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Now here's Dragic. Left side, Butler. Here's Adebayo. Good D by Drummond.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Garland kicks to Osman. Over to the wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. Inside. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Osman kicks to Drummond to the right side. Garland, no good. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Wants to get it to Butler and does. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Garland. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's Love. From downtown, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Yep, that one goes in there. Adebayo's got 6 points. Cavaliers trailing. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Garland. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Heat making a change here. Heroes check in. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Butler on the wing. Back to Dragic. To the inside. Crowder. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Windler. And he lays it straight in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Hero. The pass to Adebayo. Great pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 8.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Sexton the pass to Porter. Back to Sexton. Nance outside. It's Porter. It's out the key. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie. Greg, unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Now here's Iguodala. 5 to shoot. Jones the pass to Hero. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Sexton has it in the corner. Pass to Windler. From deep three-point range, Cleveland the rebound. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That time Tristan Thompson thinking quick and taking the jumper when he had the chance.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Cavaliers on top, up 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
These guys work so hard in there.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Nance and Johnson are up front. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Thompson. The shot misses. Great D that time from Adebayo. Passes it to Hero. Shot from 16. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Thompson up top. To the middle. Here's Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Windler's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs. And the Heat shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Jones, the pass to Adebayo. Count that one. Adebayo's got 10.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now here's Nance. No points in the game yet for him. Sexton kicks to Porter. Now here's Sexton. Tight defense on him. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist from Olynyk.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Nance outside, pass to Windler. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sexton finds Thompson. Nance outside. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Olynyk, and that one comes up a bit short. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Iguodala dishes to Olynyk. Hero passes to Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 1.
we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Now, here's Thompson. Sexton the pass to Nance. Back to Sexton. He kicks it to Thompson. And there it is for him. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The open look here for Sexton. No good with the triple. Miami trailer. Now here's Olynyk. Kicks to Jones. Iguodala outside. Back to Jones. Out to the right wing. Adebayo passes to Olynyk. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Offensive rebound. Windler's shot is off. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Iguodala the pass to Hero. On the wing, Jones. Here's Hero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good work there as it goes.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Thompson left side. It's stolen by Jones. Now the pass to Hero. And it's off from three-point range. So that'll be it for the first. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points. And that'll about.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Jay Crowder out there with Adebayo. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in at the point guard position. Now here's Dragic after the miss from Andre Drummond. Adebayo, and it's Osman with the rebound. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
The Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Pass to Dragic, right wing. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's Sexton. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. For three, Love. That one doesn't drop. And it's Miami the other way. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Kevin Porter's checked in for Cleveland. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Here is Love. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's the three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's Butler. Robinson for three. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Porter. Crowder dishes to Robinson. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot, even when the pressure is on.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Heat. Earl comes in for Robinson. Now here's Dragic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. One-on-one here. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Hero. And he gets it to go.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Crowder. Passes to Olynyk. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And then slams it in.
One of the things that we saw in the early part of his career with the Lakers is how dangerous he can be in transition. These are opportunities where he salivates.
Now here's Butler. And Dragic has it in the corner. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Crowder's got his first points in this one.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Windler, the pass to Drummond. Here's Windler. 6 on the shot clock. Garland with it. He's against Crowder. Windler. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's good.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Here's Garland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Heat leading by 7. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Garland is out there with Exum, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Now here's Exum. Pass to Drummond. And the shot is good.
A tall and powerful big
Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Dragic the pass to Jones. Right side, Dragic. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Exum, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. That's good from Exum. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. And then for Miami, Adebayo is checked in for Jones. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Andre Iguodala. And there's the pass to Dragic. Outside Robinson. Butler on the wing. Down low. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact. And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
And stolen by Butler. 4-on-3 break. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Drummond, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion. Then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Adebayo with the ball. Makes it off the glass. Adebayo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Second shot opportunity, and with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Andre Drummond. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Dragic with it. Butler on the wing. Butler on the wing. Passes it to Adebayo. That one falls. And the Heat lead by 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Heat have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dante Exum. And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. And both free throws good from Crowder. Cleveland now, time running out. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and Love gets it to go.
Well, you know he can hit that. He's done that for years. This part of his game has made him so valuable.
Dragic looking it over. Butler on the way. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint, Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Now, here's Garland. Oh!
Yeah. And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
In the corner, Crowder with it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Butler finds Adebayo. Shots good from Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
And here is Garland. And Love has it in the corner. And Drummond throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, a great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
Kevin Love is clutch, and boy, did the team need that.
Robinson for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Heat winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going.
Well, Kevin.
David Aldridge, thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Robinson. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the 1. And for the Bulls, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's White. Levine for 3, connects from three-point range. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson kicks to Butler. Back to Robinson. Good work defensively by Carter. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. White, wide open. He fires. Oh, good on the triple. And here is Butler. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time. 0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Wow, the quickness Levine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Deep 2 from Robinson. Up again. Adebayo on the follow.
Now, that was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Levine finds White. Poked away. And here they come. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Here's White. They get the rebound. The kick out to Porter. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I could see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Now, here's Adebayo. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And it's good for 2.
And Butler feasts from this area. The defense has to do a better job in how they scheme him.
On the wing, Porter. Back to White. Wide open look. And he overshot that one, missing. Miami trailer. Outside Robinson. Leaps for it and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And a new group in for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Adebayo. Jones comes in for Crowder. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Robinson. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Dragic. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Back to Dragic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Dunn. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Hutchison. Now Sadaransky. Rebound by Olynyk.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
To the wing on the left. And Dragic has it in the corner. Pass to Iguodala. Out left to the wing. The Heat need to get a shot off. Olynyk the pass to Iguodala. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Seconds left in the first. Here's Dunn, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's the muscle his teammates like to see done, refusing to take no for an answer.
Here's Hero. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out,
you know, we should have energy and we should be out playing the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Miami, they've got Robinson. Olynyk is out there with Derek Jones. And there's Iguodala. And it's Hero into the shooting guard. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That is his first foul of the game. Olynyk trying to break loose.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Down against Robinson. Clock at 6. Fires from 18. That shot misses. Now the Heat take it the other way. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Here's Harrison. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Dunn. Miami grabs the miss. In transition, here comes Miami. Robinson leading the charge. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. The Bulls leading by 5. Dunn outside. Jones against Young. Passes it to Harrison. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Heat trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones, the pass to Hero. Kicks it out to Jones. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Luke Cornett. Porter comes in for Young. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk. Crowder comes in for Derek Jones. Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Dragic in for Robinson. Here's Hero. Following the basket by Otto Porter. And Dragic has it in the corner. And the pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Adebayo. Does not find the mark. He's made two and missed one now. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And a wide open look for Porter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Harrison kicks to Valentine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Harrison. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 7. Outside Butler. To the inside. Back to Crowder. Down low. And stolen by White. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the length of Porter that time is a problem for the D, especially when he's close to the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Denzel Valentine. Zach LaVine's checked in for Harrison. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. The Bulls leading by 9. 2-second difference between shot clock and... Oh, that was a strong dunk!
That's how you go home. Easy to see why LaVine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Adebayo, high post. Carter on him. To the left side wing. The kick outside to Butler. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That'll do it.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. They get a hand on it. Porter with the steal. Carter on the wing, defended by Crowder. Markkanen passes to Carter. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
And White kicks to LaVine. Markkanen from outside. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
To the right side. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Dragic left side. pass to Adebayo. Trying to get open is Crowder. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Oh! I mean, that's a rugged play.
Gracious. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Now, here's Dragic. Robinson passes to Dragic. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Dragic.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent, with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Now here's Levine. 11 points in the game. Three-pointer. Again, Levine missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside Robinson. It's Crowder on the wing. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Carter's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now here's Crowder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound Heat. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Robinson dishes to Crowder, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
White against Dragic. White the pass to Porter. Back to White. From the arc. Here's Carter. Out to White. On the wing, Levine. Fires from deep. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Robinson for 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, that is a time.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls lead by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Hero out there with Iguodala. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pass to Levine. Another shot. And the Bulls with another miss. The Heat trail by 6. The pass to Adebayo. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Hero. The 3. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
No, I love that aggressiveness from Olynyk. I mean, he can create his own offense. I mean, we all know that, but that time with a little cleanup work.
He lobs it up. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Outside, Jones. Pass to Hero. He feeds it to Olynyk. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Olynyk's got 4 points in the quarter.
Strong finish by Olynyk. I mean, he's gotten stronger, and you can see that.
Passes it to Levine. To the middle. Here's Cornette. He's guarded by Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now the pass to Hero. A 3 ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Pass to Cornette. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Dunn, he's checked in for Chicago. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Hero. Adebayo against Dunn. Passes it to Iguodala. Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Gaining more confidence in himself. When Dunn takes and makes these shots, it goes a long way.
Adebayo kicks to Iguodala. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Porter's checked in for Dunn. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. The Heat also changing it up. Butler, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Dragic in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Carter. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Bulls lead by 1.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity.
Dragic finds Butler. And here's Adebayo. The pass to Dragic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Oh, just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down, and that's a big whistle.
The Heat making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Outside Porter. Crowder against Markkanen. Inside. He's looking for Levine and finds him. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And again, Chicago, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside Robinson. Crowder inside. Guarded by Porter. 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Chicago making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Tyler Hero. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Showing real leadership in the clutch. It's huge whenever marketing comes through in critical spots.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Crowder finds Iguodala. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Levine passes to Markkanen. Levine against Iguodala. Levine can't hit. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Heat came into the building looking sharp, but it's gonna. And before we get going, let's hit.
Hey, Kevin.
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Robinson. And Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Outside, Robinson. Butler on the wing. Dragic left side. Fournier against Robinson. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Vucevic. And no good that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Butler passes to Adebayo. Banked in off the glass.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Passes to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Fournier in the corner. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Robinson finds Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Fultz against Dragic. To the paint and stolen by Butler. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Robinson passes to Crowder. 9 feet out. The putback. Orlando grabs the miss. There's the pass to Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Vucevic. Cans the 12-footer. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
It's Butler that time on the assist by Adebayo.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Crowder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Dragic. Here's Crowder. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Terrence Ross is checked in for the Magic. Heroes checked in for Miami. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Ross on the wing. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Heat. 3 on 3. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
Fultz with the ball. There's the dish to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the left wing. It's Crowder on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
It's Fournier on the wing. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for Miami here in the second, they've got Derek Jones. Dragic is out there with Hero. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Iguodala in at the small forward. Now here's Ennis. He kicks to Carter Williams. Bamba trying to break free, and it's Iguodala with the rebound. Miami trailing, and even 3-on-3 break. Left side, Jones. Dragic against Augustine. And the basket by Jones.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
And here are the Heat now after the Magic pick up 2. Jones kicks to Dragic. He dishes it to Iguodala. To the inside. Here's Olynyk. The kick out to Dragic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Showing the courage and strength to take it up inside. Gordon will now go to the line.
Gordon's checked in for Ennis. And Goran Dragic drops them both. Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Passes it to Ross. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Pulls it up. He can't get that one. The Heat go the other way with it. And Dragic has it in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Well, Orlando shooting for the game at 42%. Bamba passes to Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. Basket, good. And the Magic lead by 2.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Here's Jones, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting for. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here is Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Ross. And here is Bamba. Here's Carter Williams, and he makes good on the layup. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And there's the pass to Olynyk. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Hero. On the wing, Jones. In the corner, Iguodala with it. The feed to Olynyk. Trying to get open is Iguodala. Can't connect from short range. The Magic have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Ross dishes to Gordon. Passes to Augustine. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Here's Carter Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Olynyk.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. He didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ross. Evan Fournier's checked in for Michael Carter Williams. And it's Fultz in for Augustine. Iguodala finds Robinson. Back to Iguodala. To the middle. Outside for Robinson. And stolen by Fournier. It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Isaac. Pass to Vucevic. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Magic leading by 6. Dishes to Gordon. Over in the corner, Isaac. The pass to Vucevic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Fultz. And that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that's a...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Butler on the wing. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Fultz.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Vucevic. Kicks to Fournier. Gordon, the pass to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Yep, it counts. And now a 10-point Magic lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Heat moving the ball around. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Isaac against Butler. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 6.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Isaac right side. Butler with the steal. Robinson dishes to Dragic. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Passes it to Crowder. And here's Adebayo. Outside Dragic. Outside for Robinson. Shades over Fournier. And too long on the shot.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
Here's Dragic. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Adebayo passes to Dragic. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And we see this a lot with Gorn, using his size and craftiness to finish inside.
On the wing, Isaac. Defended by Butler. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. And the basket is good. Fultz has got the lead back up to 10 now for the Magic.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
To the wing right side. Robinson kicks to Dragic. Back to Robinson. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Gordon finds Fultz. Now Vucevic over Adebayo. Fultz the pass to Gordon. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 10. Outside Crowder. The kick outside to Butler. .106 left in the third. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Fultz against Dragic. Isaac outside. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Isaac misses. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 10-point game. Adebayo drives in. Isaac with the steal. Pass to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Down low. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 assists now in this one. The Heat trail by 12. And the pass to Robinson. To end the drought. The shot, no good. Now here's Fultz. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Hero out there with Iguodala. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Vucevic missing. The Heat trail by 12. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
And the Magic shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Ross passes to Bamba. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And that one falls for Bamba. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Crowder, he's checked in for Olynyk. And it's Dragic in for Derek Jones. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Adebayo with the bucket.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Pass to Ennis. Now Bamba, defended by Crowder. Bamba kicks to Fultz. Passes it to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. A floater. It's hauled in by the Heat. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
And Crowder stays with it.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
Ross passes to Bamba. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. And Miami with a change here, too. Butler's checked in. The Heat trail by 8. Dragic looking for an opening. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Dragic against Fultz. Here's Ennis. Here's Gordon. Crowder pulls it in, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ennis. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Adebayo passes to Hero. It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Hero. Over Ross. Hero, no good. Orlando leading by 6. Vucevic with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Ross, that's good.
He has size, but the first step of Terrence Ross is what makes him so good on the drive.
Dragic against Ross. Here's Butler. Isaac with some nice D. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. Ross finds Vucevic. Back to Ross. Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Adebayo.
That's quick transition from defense to offense. Gorn accelerating extremely well.
Fultz against Dragic. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Inside. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Butler on the way. 1:02 left in the fourth. Crowder, the pass to Adebayo. Gordon with the defensive effort.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Crowder with the steal. Here's Hero. Kept alive.
Defense, what defense? Jimmy Butler was determined to knock that one down.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Vucevic to the pass to Isaac. Right side, Gordon. He kicks to Ross. There's the dish to Fultz. Ross on the wing. Fires it up. Goran Dragic grabs the board. Here's Hero. No good on the three. The tray. It's off. And so it's Orlando winning this one. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team.
Hey, Kevin,
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for the Heat, Jay Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Dragic. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And that one, good.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now, here's Sexton. And Love has it in the corner. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pass to Robinson. Outside Dragic. And stolen by Sexton. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Drummond. Over Adebayo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Crowder. In the corner, it's Robinson. The three-pointer, no good. Garland, the pass to Love. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. The dish to Drummond. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Adebayo. To the middle. Butler with the steal. Dragic with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Love. Good on the shot. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Crowder with the steal. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. And that one is good.
Just textbook timing right there. Jimmy Butler understanding when to rise and fire.
Love outside. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Heat leading by 3. Butler on the wing. Outside Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Dragic. And the layup's good off the glass.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded by Dragic. To the inside. Sexton kicks to Osman. And again, Miami running the court in transition. And the shot's good from Crowder.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Now Adebayo following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. Back to Crowder. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson finds Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Crowder.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Back to Sexton. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. And stolen by Love. Out to the wing. Osman, the pass to Love. And Love throws it down.
Boy, Love is so smart at being aggressive when he needs to be, really owning his drives to the rim.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Robinson for three. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
It's stolen by Dragic. The pass to Butler. Count that one.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing up. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard. Dragic the pass to Hero. That one goes. Count it. Hero's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Porter against Iguodala from 6 away. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
The Heat leading by 9. Here's Hero. No good from outside. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Thompson, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
Passes it to Hero. In the corner, Iguodala with it. The kick out to Dragic. Outside, Jones. Porter with it. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Nance dishes to Thompson. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Dragic with it, now guarded by Porter. And the dunk by Olynyk.
You get the sense of the impressive reach of Olynyk, important on that dunk.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland the pass to Windler. Dishes it to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Goran Dragic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Pass to Nance. Lays it up and banks it in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's Jones on the way to the paint. And the dunk by Olynyk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Inside. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Over to the left wing. And another shot. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Thompson.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
High post try. Hero, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Nance dishes to Thompson. And Nance slams it in.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
And Olynyk kicks to Iguodala. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Iguodala. Good ball movement here by Miami. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, the athleticism and speed gets Andre Iguodala to the rack, and then the strength of frame to absorb the hit. Beautiful.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk. Jay Crowder comes in for Jones. Butler, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Hero. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Fires for 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. It's Drummond with the rebound. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Sexton finds Drummond over Adebayo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Thompson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Back to Robinson. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Sexton attacking, and he banks in the layup. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Okay, the initiative from the young bull, Colin Sexton, as some like to call him. How about that?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. What a game it has been for Tristan Thompson. He had 12 points and 8 rebounds. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, so far we're seeing a tremendous game from Tristan Thompson so far.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Heat, we've got Jay Crowder. Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Shot by Crowder, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Adebayo finds Butler and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Outside Robinson. In the corner, Crowder with it. It's tipped. Back to Robinson. Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's 2-on-1. Kicks it out to Love. Now the pass to Drummond. To the middle. Here's Osman. And he converts the layup. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Robinson for three. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out to the right wing. Passes it to Garland. Sexton on the wing. He kicks it to Garland. Down low. Drummond lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 8.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Crowder. Deep 2 from Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. And it's Butler missing.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
For 3, Love. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Outside Butler. Outside for Robinson. Back to Butler. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Cleveland moving it around. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's sent back by Drummond. And here's Love. He has 5. We've got 1:08 left in the third.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Butler on the wing. 6 points for him. Here's Dragic. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Drummond passes to Garland. Back to Drummond. And Adebayo sends it back. And Cleveland with another turnover here. And a new group in for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Crowder. Jones comes in for Jimmy Butler. Heroes checked in for Robinson. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. Iguodala dishes to Jones. Olynyk high post. Nance on him. Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. Nance with no one around. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Wow, Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot situation. That's not easy to guard.
Iguodala the pass to Hero. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And so it's Cleveland ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Sexton for 3. And Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Iguodala with it. He's picked up by Nance. Here's Hero. Can't hit that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Pushing it up. On the wing, Porter. To the paint. And Thompson kicks to Porter. Back to Thompson. Sexton. And it's Sexton on the follow. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
I love to see point guards rebound the basketball. Sexton has the kind of vertical to allow him to keep possessions alive.
Iguodala finds Adebayo. Inside, and Thompson sends it back. Porter passes to Sexton. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. He'd have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Sexton kicks to Thompson. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Down low, it's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Olynyk in the corner for the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
The Heat trail by 11. Olynyk inside, defended by Sexton. Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Sexton slams it in.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Sexton against Iguodala. Pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Iguodala with the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Heat. Crowder, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Butler comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Dragic in for Andre Iguodala. Drummond's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Colin Sexton. Drummond dishes to Nance. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, we know that Larry Nance is a vertical spacer. This guy can score it on the interior. Good touch right there.
And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Crowder.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
No good from Dragic. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Nance outside. It's stolen by Adebayo.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
The movement of Adebayo is key here. Get the defender on his back foot. Even if there's contact, you still have the advantage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Dragic.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Now Garland. And there's the pass to Osman. Love kicks to Osman. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic, and it's Robinson in at the shooting guard position. Now here's White. Five to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Levine can't hit. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Outside Robinson. Butler in the corner. Off target from three-point range. And here are the Bulls now.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it. And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Robinson. Back to Crowder. Passes it to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. For 3. Offensive rebound. Adebayo with the bucket.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
On the wing, Levine. Outside, Markkanen. There's the pass to White. It's Carter, high post. Back to White. From deep. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Butler. Back to Adebayo. And stolen by White. Here's Porter. Rebound by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Rick, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Now here is Carter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Miami making a change here. Heroes checked in. Then for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. And Satoransky's subbed in for White. Pass to Hero. Butler on the wing. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. Oh!
Lightning.
That was incredible.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Stolen by Markkanen. Chicago again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Heat with some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Adebayo. Jones comes in for Crowder. And it's Iguodala in for Butler. Then for the Bulls, Young's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter. And it's done in for Zach LaVine.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Done outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Dishes it to Young. Just 5 to shoot. He's off on that one, and it's Miami the other way. Now Olynyk, and Jones has it in the corner. To the middle. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Jones.
Iguodala is so skilled down low, playing his cards right that time and laying them on the table.
Trying his luck from deep. Done shot's good. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Jones to the left wing. Iguodala outside. Jones dishes to Olynyk. That misses off the backboard. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Heat out. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Young. Dunn is out there with Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. Miami trailing. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. And here are the Bulls now after the three-pointer from Goran Dragic. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Harrison comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. Here's Harrison. Right side, White from 12 feet out. That one rolling around and rims out. The Heat leading by 4. Passes to Hero. Iguodala outside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk. Jay Crowder comes in for Jones. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Tyler Hero. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. And then Carter with the jam.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up. The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Markkanen with it, out guarded by Crowder. White goes in. Harrison kicks to Valentine. Back to Harrison. Inside. Puts it up from 7. That one a little long. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
Now Robinson. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Crowder, the pass to Robinson. The kick out to Crowder. Chicago grabs the miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Markkanen, good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Iguodala, the pass to Crowder. The pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Trying to get open is Butler. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. The Bulls also changing it up. Porter's checked in for Carter. Zach LaVine comes in for Valentine. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Now here's Dragic. Outside Robinson. Down low. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit. And he forces the D to do it that time.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Cornett comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Harrison. On the wing, LaVine. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Dragic. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Satoransky.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And Porter putting it right back in. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And really with an ever-growing skill set and a scorer's mentality, Porter stays in attack mode offensively.
Now here's Dragic. Out to the wing. Stolen by LaVine. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. White with it. 15 seconds left here in the second. The dish to LaVine. Back to White. 4 on the shot clock. Cornett passes to LaVine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. LaVine's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
In a natural score, LaVine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
And that's it for... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And you look at Zach LaVine. And
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
They've got Dragic, Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Adebayo in at the center. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Oh, Porter in position, up high to stuff the alley-oop. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And here's Dragic after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Crowder finds Dragic, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Dragic has got 5 now.
It's an energy boost not only for the player but for the team when Dragic gets hit like that and still finishes over the defense. His teammates are pumped.
The Heat trail by 5. It's Crowder on the wing. Back to Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. It's good. 8 points for him.
Well, Bam Adebayo is so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
White bounce pass. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Dragic. Butler on the wing. Back to Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. Missed inside. The Bulls leading by 3. Now here's White. Back to Markkanen. On the wing, Levine. Carter at the elbow. And stolen by Butler. Dragic against White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside Porter. Sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Crowder kicks to Dragic. Outside Butler. It's Crowder on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jimmy Butler.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Levine. 7 points in the game. He feeds it to Carter. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Robinson for 3, but they recover it. Heat moving the ball around. Dragic gets the bucket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Levine. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Carter kicks to Levine. Down low. And stolen by Butler. Outside Crowder to the inside. Stolen by Carter. And here's White. Outside Levine. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Butler on the wing. Outside Crowder. Here's Robinson. Off target from the wing. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Bulls leading by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, they've got Harrison. He's out there with Dunn. And it's Gafford in at center, locking down the middle.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Now, here's Dunn. Passes it to Harrison. Now Dunn. Stolen by none. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. Finished off the break. Hero's got his first 2 points.
So fun when you make the right read on the break. And Hero did so there.
Here's Hutchison. Now the pass to Dunn. Shoots a 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hero passes to Olynyk. Over to the wing. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Chicago trailing here. Harrison kicks to Dunn. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
What insane body control by Dunn, driving straight into the heart of the defense and burying the shot even with the contact.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. The Heat have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Silva's shot is off. Well, Chicago has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pass to Olynyk. Hutchison's shot is off. Here's Silva. None wide open. Misses the 3. One-on-one fast break. Passes it to Harrison. Fires the 3. Dunn misses. Miami trailing. Jones kicks to Olynyk. The pass to Hero. Right side Jones. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Hutchison. Back to Harrison. Dunn with it. Right wing. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Shaquille Harrison. Right side Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, he's got to score around the basket. That's where Bam Adebayo does most of his damage, in traffic.
Satoransky, the pass to Dunn. Cornett kicks to Dunn. It's stolen by Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. He dishes it to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Robinson, that's good. And the Heat lead by 2.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
That one good for 2.
Admire the determination of Dunn, staying confident in his shot at all times.
Passes it to Robinson. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Dragic. He kicks to Butler. 5 on the clock. And the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
Bulls making a switch here. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Dunn attacking. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And Dunn is just a clutch performer. This guy knows how to step up when it matters most.
Crowder, the pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Dragic. Let's go. It's in!
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to White. Three-pointer. Can't knock in the three. Adebayo passes to Dragic. Now Butler. It's Crowder on the wing. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. It's the NBA. Welcome to a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, Dragic is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Crowder in at the 4 spot. Fournier finds Gordon. Here's Fournier. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. The 17-footer. Miami grabs the miss.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Dragic with it. Crowder kicks to Adebayo. Plays it up and banks it in. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Now the Heat with it. Robinson dishes to Butler. And here's Dragic. Adebayo on the follow.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Vucevic. It's tipped. Back to Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. They get it again. Isaac. Goes up again, and Vucevic with the layup.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Crowder. Trying to get open is Adebayo. It's not going to go for him. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Trailing by 2, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Crowder inside and stolen by Fournier. Isaac passes to Fultz. He dishes it to Gordon. There's the pass to Fournier. Now here's Vucevic, defended by Crowder. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Olynyk comes in for Crowder, and it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson. The Magic also changing it up. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Magic shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Ross.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Puts it up. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Hero. And the shot is long. Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Augustine. Adebayo against Gordon. Isaac outside. Here is Ross. At the elbow, it's Bamba. Isaac outside. Shoots over Olynyk. Isaac misses.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Yes, that goes in.
Love the attitude of Butler, just taking to the defense head on and nailing the shot despite the whack.
The shot off that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic lead by 2. Back after this from the American Air. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ennis in at the small forward. Now here's Carter Williams. The dish now to Gordon. Now Ross, and Iguodala comes to help. Back to Carter Williams. Rebound by Olynyk. Iguodala outside. Kicks it to Olynyk. Here's Hero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Iguodala outside. Passes it to Hero. Over Carter Williams. Hero no good. Orlando with the ball. Ennis passes to Bamba. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Heat. Duncan Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Gordon. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And it's Fultz in for Michael Carter Williams. Here's Fultz. Here's Vucevic. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Robinson kicks to Olynyk. Shoots over Vucevic. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist from Robinson. And the Heat lead by 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ennis passes to Fultz. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Fultz finds Fournier. Ennis taking his time here. Here's Bamba. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call.
Take a break.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So he gets them both. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto MB down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
.121 left in the first half. Dragic, the pass to Olynyk. Great D that time from Vucevic.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Augustine dishes to Bamba. Back to Augustine. They now take the lead. And the Magic lead by 2.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Pass to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And there's the pass to Bamba. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Vucevic down low. He's against Olynyk. It's good.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Butler on the wing. Outside Crowder. Dishes it to Olynyk. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Augustine with it. Pass to Fournier. Uncovered. Buries the jump shot.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Here's Dragic from outside. And a close game so far through the first 2. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Dragic. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Crowder with the steal. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Fultz. Second chance shot, and Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And here's Fultz. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And it's put back in by Vucevic.
And you have to reward the big man there. Vucevic, nice job of filling the lane in transition for the finish.
Fultz against Butler. Crowder with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Markelle Fultz.
That's what you get from Jimmy Butler. Consistently a tireless worker and driving the ball to the hoop.
And some changes here for the Heat. Jones checked in for Jay Crowder. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Iguodala in for Goran Dragic. Orlando also making some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Evan Fournier. Butler against Ross. Elbow shot is on the way. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fultz. The putback, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 2.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Butler on the wing. Back to Iguodala. Passes it to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Hero's got his first basket of the night.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Pass to Ross. Back to Vucevic. And here's Fultz. He kicks it to Gordon. Ross on the wing. Defended by Butler. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Over Adebayo. And it's Vucevic missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Butler against Ross. Butler dishes to Iguodala. Back to Butler for the lead, and it's good on the layup. Butler's got 6 points.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Ross. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Adebayo against Vucevic. Over Adebayo. Another miss by Vucevic. The Heat with the lead. Here's Iguodala. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Iguodala's got his first basket.
Superior muscle from Iggy on that possession there. Just a stellar job using his girth.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ross against Butler. Ross passes to Vucevic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's Hero. Banked in off the glass. Hero's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Heat.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fultz dishes to Ross. Iguodala against Fultz. Tries again. And Vucevic finishes inside. He's got 16.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Butler kicks to Iguodala. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Jones. The shot. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Butler with the steal. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Heat lead by 2. And coming up, now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Magic, Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. Isaac and Vucevic down low. And it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. The pass to Isaac, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Dragic against Augustine. Dragic, the pass to Adebayo. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
Ross is checked in for Augustine. The Magic trail by 4. Now here's Ross. And Ross with the slam.
He has size, but the first step of Terrence Ross is what makes him so good on the drive.
Ross against Dragic. Butler on the wing. It's stolen by Ennis. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Fournier in the corner. Ross. He can't hit that time. And it's Miami the other way. Adebayo, high post. It's hauled in by the Magic. Poke loose. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here we go, 1-on-1. And Dragic has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
To the paint, here's Vucevic, and he hits it to tie the game up. Vucevic has got 10 points here in the second half. It's Crowder on the wing. Butler on the wing. The kick out to Crowder. To the inside. Adebayo. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Isaac left side. Back to Fournier. Clock at 6. Isaac left side. He feeds it to Fournier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Gordon's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Ross, and he makes both free throws. The Heat have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Crowder, the pass to Adebayo. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Fultz kicks to Gordon. Here's Isaac. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz.
Look at Bam finishing strong, making sure the defense can't stop the break.
Now Fultz. Down low. Vucevic finds Fultz. 5 on the clock. Back to Vucevic. Headshot off. Great D that time from Adebayo. Outside Dragic. It's Crowder on the wing. Heat moving the ball around. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. Off target with his three.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
It's Dragic with the drive and a missed layup.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Tyler Hero. He's checked in for Duncan Robinson. Dragic against Fultz. Outside Gordon. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Now the Heat with it. Butler finds Dragic. Miami no good on that time either.
At some point when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
It's in!
You gotta be in just flat out awe of this young man's ability. What a great understanding of the magnitude of the moment.
Here's Butler. Oh, off target. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
And stolen by Butler, and so they foul intentionally. He sinks the clutch free throw.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Fournier. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. That was